when they said give a round of applause for Rook, I almost went, woo, and I'm like, right, that's me. So that's great. This is, in case you can't tell, this is actually my first time doing stand-up. I actually wrote right here, hold for supportive applause, so this is great. So we're starting off really well. So I've never done stand-up. I actually don't know why I've never done it before. It's always been something I wanted to do, and I thought I'd be good at it, you know, like, I know how stand-up comedy works. I've seen John Mulaney. And, you know, it combines two of my favorite things in the world, which are hearing the sound of my own voice and getting attention. And, you know, I've always been, you know, kind of a class clown. Like, just the other day in my phonetics and phonology class, my professor was talking about how some English speakers, when they say the words at you, they say achoo. So I said, bless you. Very funny. Wow, as it turns out, saying you're very funny will make people laugh. This is a great crowd, actually. Thank you. So I've actually been to a comedy open mic once before. Not here, it was back home on Long Island. No booze for Long Island, good. It wasn't, so they were all, it wasn't the most diverse let's just say that three of the people performing were guys named Sean, and everybody else who performed might as well have been a guy named Sean. So, like, obviously I can't really take all my cues from them because clearly I'm not, you know, Irish. But I do have some notes here from that open mic I went to that time, so maybe there's something usable. So number one is complain about how much you hate your wife and kids. So I don't really have any material for that, so I'm going to go to number two, which is complain about the problem with kids these days. So it's Fortnite. They play Fortnite, and I don't like because it's kids. Okay, no. But there's one more. Number three. This is promising. Find the most insecure-looking teenage girl in the audience and call her a bitch. Okay. Maybe not. I'll just fall back on an old chestnut and use my own personal tragedies for humorous purposes. So a couple of years ago, my oldest brother, Max, was diagnosed with testicular cancer. He's fine now, don't worry. He's had a clean bill of health for a year, so that's great. Yeah, go Max and live in. But it was a really difficult period of time of my life, for me specifically. I mean, I'm sure it was like kind of hard for him with like, you know, the chemo and the like surgeries or whatever, but I mean, I don't really know. I didn't visit him in the hospital. I had shit to do, man. Like, but it was like really, really hard for me. Like, you have to understand how hard it is to go for, have someone you, so close to you go through something like that. Like, no one ever wants to have to think about their brother's ballsack. Like, I really could have gone my whole life without that. It's just gross. And with Max's testicular cancer, it was really just an unavoidable and disgusting mental picture. Like, anytime I would hear about, you know, what he was going through or all the doctor's appointments he went to, I just couldn't help but think about how his cancer was stored in the balls. It's just so tough to have this constant reminder of your brother's genitalia. You know, I'd like to be able to think that he's like a Ken doll down there, like he's just got, you know, no nuts at all. I'm allergic to nuts, you know? And, you know, I mean, I guess he's got like one less probably, so that's kind of helpful, but not really that much. And, you know, it's a hollow comfort, the damage that's been done. And, you know, with all of this in mind, some of you may be wondering certain things about me, especially if you're in the Facebook group Overheard at Cornell. And so I just want to clear the air because I don't want any misconceptions about me out there anywhere. Yes, it was me who said on a scale of 1 to 10 how bad would it be if I did a stand-up bit about my brother's testicular cancer. But I said it in Underhill. And I will not have my name slandered by having anyone